Okay, I'm starting to do this video. I'm just letting it run. I don't know what you could hear at this point, but when I go up to live, this is about an hour before live. Back shot, back footage, an hour ago. That kind of looks like a cross too. I don't know. I think it's dead silent. I can't tell because I have the microphone in the headphones and I'm trying to talk at the same time and listen. I think I hear dead silence. Do you? I have this up full volume. Let's see what. Hold your ears a second. Oh, hold on. It's gonna make a loud sound. Okay. As you could hear, there's dead silence. Just with dogs barking. I think this is an ominous danger sign right here. Major. Something big is building, I believe. The silence is deafening. It's eerie. It tells you something big is going to hit here. Something I think major is going to happen here today and into tonight. I'm trying to see. I have the volume up. Okay, let me go ahead. Move it up. Okay. That was 47 minutes ago. I'm going to go up to about a half hour ago. Dead silence. Let me go back. Let me go back and see if there's sound. I don't know. Maybe the sound is messed up on this channel here, TV La Palma. Maybe they're just not broadcasting it loud. Well, let me go ahead anyway to live here. Hold on. Wait, looks like there was an eruption. Hold on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another site and see if there's sound. Alright, now I'm on this other television Canaria. I don't hear anything either. Here, that's full volume. There's nothing, no sound going on. Let me check this again. That's up full volume. Let me go back a little bit here. It's almost dead black, dead silent. Something big, I believe, is ready to happen here. That was 20 minutes ago. Let's go back an hour. Just before dark. It's eerie total silence. Something big, I believe, is building. This is go to 40 minutes ago. As you could see, you might think, well, that's great news. Maybe it's just going to stop and go away. No, it seems like that definitely means there's major pressure building and something's about to blow, I believe. That's just insane. Again, I don't know much about volcanoes, but I do in a sense because I'm learning, and my common sense and my sense and feeling about what things could mean. You know, common sense tells you if this has been major eruption and quakes, and the last 4 quakes are over 4. I'm sure you're aware of this. Just recently, a couple hours ago, I think it was a 4.5, and you could kick that up into the 5s, I believe, because they're all kicked way down. They're all decreased after the quake occurs. They're usually dropped way down from what they originally were posted at. Alright, let me go to a third channel to show you, because we might be on the verge of something big here. I hear nothing. Alright, now this is Reuters. Live. We're live here on Reuters. Do you hear anything? No. Let me go back a little bit. Oh, let me speak into the microphone better. That's 15 minutes ago. Silence. Nothing. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you something big's going to happen here. That's 21 minutes ago. You can't see too well on my screen, but I'm looking at darkness, except for right here there's a speck. Not even as big as my cursor. And right here there's one that's very faint. And I hear like nothing. Just sort of like the lapping of the ocean. Gently, like very calm sea, if you're at the sea or somewhere. And it's just a gentle, tiny wave sound. I'm going to try to get this up as soon as I can, this video. Not that it's going to make a difference. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And I don't know. But it looks like it. And also because of the timing of all of this. Again, I'll mention the 17th and the 18th. All of this could really take place in a final way. I believe it, very much believe it might happen around that time. And maybe there's going to be a big quake there. It's 3:25 in the afternoon right now, Friday 10:15 as I'm doing this. And again, there was a 4.5. You could kick that up and move that up to probably in the low fives that it actually was. And the last, I think, 4 earthquakes in La Palma there were 4 or over, so that's becoming common. I think you're going to see maybe, something in the 5 range today or tonight. And they'll probably kick that down. And I think if that happens, as I have said, it looks like a progression of things here, that if you see something, like in the 5s, I think that's kind of a final warning that something even much larger might be ready to happen. So I know you're looking at a black screen, but that's about it as far as the volcano exploding. I'm seeing a little bit here. You can't see very much, but okay. Now this is live. This is another channel. I'll let it run. I don't know if you could see comments going on here, but it's basically silent. So all of these channels, it's total quiet, and that's very eerie and telling. That tells you of a warning. I'm telling you something big is ready to go on here. So okay, there's something to look at. Well, that's just the lava stream, but that's about it. There's something up here in the right corner. I could see an object in the sky over this, and it's pink, coming from above. No eruption. Also, I want to make a comment that it seems like a repeating voice sounds in all these tapes. Like the same woman with the same voice The same people saying the same thing seems like over and over, and the sound of, I don't know what it is. Is it cars going by or something? It sounds, I don't know. It's really dead silent here now. There, now, here now, because I'm listening to it. And also I mentioned the acoustic effects that I think that's the sound, those deafening roars that have been heard, like you think they're explosions. I think that's acoustic. That's being brought upon there. And I've had a lot of experience in hearing that because of where I lived through years, so I recognize it more, though faint. But that is the same exact sound that I hear here. I've heard over and over coming from the sky. It's like, where does it come from? It sounds like a jet in one area of the sky. You know how like a jet, maybe a fighter jet, comes and it makes a loud sound like low and high. You know what I'm saying? Like a roaring. Woo, woo, woo. But it stays, when I hear it, it stays in one spot and it goes away, and then it comes right back in the same spot and goes away. And last night I heard, again, I said this before, and I hear all kinds of sounds here like this from the sky. And this is hundreds of times I heard this, but last night again from the southwest, and then it moved immediately to the northeast and back and forth southwest. It sounded like really loud traffic, again, sort of like you hear here on a low level, but it's not traffic. It's so loud, and it's coming from like the horizon of each end of the sky, and it goes back and forth almost in seconds. It could switch, and it switches back and forth. And it sounds like, I don't know, construction equipment or loud, very loud truck, but that's not what it is. It's not a highway. There's nothing. If you go southwest from here, there's nothing. It's just like basically wild. There's nothing out there to indicate anything could do that. You know, highways or anything, and it sounds distant. And there's nothing for, you could go on, you know, forever really, and there's nothing in that direction that would make that sound. Then I saw, again, I keep seeing this light on the east, sort of a bit southerly, southeast, that's been appearing and stays stationary every night in the same area. And it's not a star, absolutely not. It's bright, not glowing bright, but what I mean is I could see colors, and it's going on and off very clearly, and it's pretty large. In other words, it's not just your normal star or a large star. It's larger than that. It doesn't look like a star. It goes, yes, there's some white, and it goes on and off. The light flickers on and off in different colors. So that's some kind of thing going on here too. I think they're preparing for the rapture and for the alien kind of thing. You hear that? I hear the same thing going on there, if you could hear it. Is it the same people? Are they up 24 hours a day for the past month at the same spot, speaking the same words in the same tone to each other with the same, you know, sound of, I guess, traffic? I don't know where this, you know. I mean, apparently it is traffic, but it's just very weird to me. It's like it keeps repeating, like looping. It sounds like the audio is looping over and over. So there's nothing going on there. Alright, now I'm on this other site here. This is Afar TV. And again, there's nothing going on here. If you could read some of the, I don't know if you could read what it says, but let's see. It says very frightening now. could be lighting up the new vent. Something about a collapse at 1454 into this or something. Oh, 5 quakes, 4 scale and more the last 8 hours. I had said 4, so I guess there was another one. You could pretty much say that they're 5s. Or very close to that, any of these. 4.5 to 5. .37 kilometers deep. Wait, it says, this says, wait for it. Any quietness is usually just a lull in proceedings. She is due a big spurt soon. As earthquakes get shallow, lava rises. That's what I'm thinking here. The lava flow is being called a tsunami, not a real one. Unfortunate use of language, unless they wanted to say it that way. Of course they do. Okay. So, someone said, what was that flash? I don't know what they were looking at, but it's probably the sun simulator going on and off, and I have footage of that. Within 1 second it goes from light to dark and back again, and blinding, dull, brilliant white of the screen, and then suddenly it goes back to normal. Looks like gas igniting. Yeah, it sure does. Alright, there's nothing going on with this volcano right now. And the ones who are saying nothing's going to happen to this, it's going to go away, they're probably saying, look, it's stopping, it's going away. I believe it means pressure, tremendous pressure is building right now. And there could be a big earthquake and eruption. I'm on the east coast of the US, so Eastern time. I'm talking like later tonight, into the early morning hours, or tomorrow. Really, any time now this could start happening. I have other information I was going to share. I keep mentioning the 17th and the 18th. I believe this is going to be a major event going down, although I didn't get back on here to really go into it. I hinted at it, of this, someone who said they know, and they've been direct hits in all of this. There's reasons why this is likely to take place, and there could be the final point reached here in the next few days here, really, if not a few days later. And really from this point on, but especially the time period I just mentioned, 17, 18, 19 or 20, if it doesn't, things don't really heat up by then. But permanently, really from this point on, the earthquakes, now it's in the mid 4s are common. Really they're up to 5 because they're being underreported. So it's been a progression higher, higher, and higher. And I looked at this kind of daily map and so on, and there hasn't been as much in the, like 2 or 3 days ago, compared to the big days of eruptions. I think we're heading into that maybe today or tomorrow. I think this is going to really decelerate and go downhill, and there's going to be something major going on here. So here's the chart that I was referring to about the earthquakes going up, 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 and then there was a lull. You see this here? You can't, but it's from the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th. Right here, those 3 days, it seemed to go down from the peak up here. You see the two high ones, the two preceding days. And then the 14th, it went up a bit. And then, in other words, there's breaks. It goes up and down, up and down. I think we're going to hit maybe today or tomorrow, and then it might even surpass those days and go higher, go much higher. And this is a photo just before I end here of one of the things I just did of that video with the cross that formed. I know you can't see very well on my computer the way I'm doing this, but I'll just show you a few pictures before I end this. So I'm expecting there's going to be major developments here any moment, really. I'd be very surprised if it delays much longer today or tonight. I think the longer it does, the more foreboding and problematic it is, and what's really happening. It's not slowing down, it's building up the pressure. It's not being released. Something is going on. It has to vent somewhere. Right now, just tremendous energy is trying to force its way up, and all those quakes that we just had, again, 5 they said in the fours now. So I'm sure I'll be back. I'm sure these channels are going to be lit up sometime today or tonight or tomorrow into the 17th and the 18th. If I come back and explain what this means about why those days, I may. Not sure. I'm listening to the person's channel right now today for updates, and he has high magnitude warning for La Palma, ongoing, and expects, well, I'll say it right here again. He thinks that the big volcano to the north is going to pop at around that time in a few days here and deflate. And he thinks there could be a tsunami. He thinks there's going to be great quakes. And I don't know, with the land breaking off, that I don't know if he said that, but I'm saying that could be a part of this. I really believe it is. This could be ready to happen any moment here. So that's why I'm doing these videos. It's because of prophecy and the rapture and all the signs I've seen and all the angels and personal signs. So, all right. God bless, and hold on. I don't think there's much more time to go here.